Hello artists, hello! So, we're back on Phoenix Wright as attorney. Last time we finished what is basically the base game, the original GBA version of this game with the episode 4. But they added on the Nintendo DS version a 5th episode. That is in this remastered as well, and that honestly I already remembered basically nothing about this game, but I remember even less about the episode 5. So yeah, it's time to start it. Don't expect it to be an episode that will be 1 or 2 streams long, because it should be like 7.5, 8 hours long. So I think at least 3 streams, maybe even 4, depending on how fast I am with the proofs, etc. And finding the proofs, etc. Anyways. Okay, that is way different from the previous ones. Is that a show? A TV show? Is that the Gemini Killer? Sorry, I'm watching in these days that's the Resurrection. A woman. It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. 2 months without a single trial. I've had offers, but none I took. That is, until the day that girl showed up. Why you didn't took any trial? It's your job, bro, you need money. Wright and Colo office, February 22, 10:02 AM. Why do I come here to the office every day? It's not like I want to work. There you are! Where have you been? Why is that Maya butt holder? My sister's trial is tomorrow. Who are you? Doesn't matter who I am, it only matters who you are. The famous defense attorney, Mia Fey. You're not Mia Fey, are you? I'm sorry, but Mia Fey no longer works here. So you are the coffee boy? I'm Franix Wright, a defense attorney. Right. Wait, you're the Franix Wright? The Franix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case? Yeah, that's correct. It wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered, though. That's a relief then, you're better than nobody. Thank you. Afraid I'm not taking cases right now. But you are Franix Wright, right? Right? The undefeated defense attorney. Look, I'm not accepting any new case. I'm sorry, but you'll have to try elsewhere. Please! I'm out of time, but... Please, you have to help. It's my sister. You just notice now that she's basically Maya, but with normal clothes and slightly taller. Okay, I'll hear you out. Really? Thank you so much. Name's Emma Sky. I'm a scientific investigator. So she's not related to Maya and Mia. They just like to make the same design for every side, not side female character, but important Phoenix-related side character. Was it so you're a scientific investigator? Yeah, that's right. Is something wrong? No, it's just you seem kind of jumpy, or maybe just young. Young? I'm actually 35. I'll be... Oh, 16. I was like 60, what? 16 years old this year. Yeah, you are young. Oh, I see. Wait, only 16? I'm set to be formally assigned to forensic in 3 more years. I read 60, I was like, bro, she's not a fairy from a fantasy. My work is becoming quite well known, at my age no less. So what exactly is your current position then? Well, legally speaking, I guess you'd call me an 11th grader, but I'm ready to do my job at my age no less. Another future professional in training. So what's about a case? You say the trial's tomorrow? My sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife, she wouldn't. So it's a murder case. I don't care if there is a witness who say her do it. Every single witness that we had said that our client did it and they didn't. She didn't do it. I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact. And there's a witness. Just talk to her, we have to talk to her. Right, I suppose I will. Promise that I'd bring Mia Fey, but that's interesting. How will she know Mia? So you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up? Excuse me? I'm not a child, I'll have you know. Still, it's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one. I believe investigation should be done scientifically, don't you? Yeah, sure can't fault her for a lack of enthusiasm. I like those glasses. Like, when they are up, meh, when they are on, they look cool. This case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared. Your sister? Been doing research. I'm developing a new scientific method of cave investigation. I'll show you when I'm done. I'm looking forward to it. Guess I should get down to the detention center and talk to her sister. My sister asked for Mia specifically. This Mia Fey person was a few years below her in school. So they went to the same school, huh? She always told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney, and well, I need one. Incidentally, Mia is a woman. Now that you mention it, I guess it is more of a woman's name than a man. No shit. Well, it's nice of you to help your sister out like this. You must be close. Well, actually, when she gets like she is now, I kind of hate her. But she's my only family. Your only family? What about your parents? Fast and Furious. They died in a car accident. I shut up. I'm sorry. I shut the freak up. February 22, detention center. Wonder what's wrong with Emma. She got quiet all of a sudden as soon as she arrived. Guard, I thought I told you I didn't want visitors. Sorry, ma'am, it's just your sister. No excuses, or did you not want a raise this year, hmm? Understood, ma'am. What was that all about? Vould already. Hi, Alana. Funny. I seem to remember specifically tell you not to come here. Perhaps my memory's failing? But look, I don't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney. I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. That's Mia, with less boobs and more general, like Vould. How do you know me? Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit. I'm sorry, what exactly is that you do? My name is Lana Sky. I'm chief prosecutor for this district. You're a prosecutor? Two sisters, one a lawyer. Could this be a coincidence? Hey Lana, I mean, they're just like... Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Wrong, Mr. Wright. Okay, so, the case. There's something you should know from the start, which is, the suspect in this case has confessed to the crime. Why? I did it. Well, Mr. Wright, well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened? The crime took place yesterday, February 21 at 5:15 p.m. That's quite specific. It was in the witness deposition. A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. That was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it? And the figure looks like her, the shadowy figure. The crime took place in the underground parking lot of the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate car. Prosecutor officer in your subordinate's car trunk, classy. Was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed as it were. Well, that's just great. So who was the victim? An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective. Death was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. By you? Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. She's not responding, though. Let me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you? What? What does that mean? Well, it means Police department will consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do so. This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. I'm sorry, she said to the guard about getting paid less or more, whatever. But if she gets found guilty, she's not the prosecutor anymore, so it's not up to her. So what the fuck does the guard care about her orders now? So you're the chief prosecutor? That is correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by prosecutor in this district. Make sure the prosecutor have what they need to do the job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibility in a nutshell. That's an awful large nutshell. Yes. Still, I'm a little surprised. I would think you'd recognize the district chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright. In fact, it seems impossible you wouldn't. Lana? What happened to your hand? Oh, this. I cut myself by accident. Huh? Not very good at being a criminal, I suppose. I'm not supposed to defend this. Time to change the subject. Wait, she was in the class ahead of Mia, wasn't she? You were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her? Emma told you that too, did she? Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office. Although it seems he has very little in common with Mia. Hey! It was in law school, I was in my 3rd year and she was adulting the class. Adulting? Adulting? What? Well, I don't know. She was different than the other student. Different? She was strong, she'd do anything to become a defense attorney, anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me. Intellectually, oh. And I was wondering anyways, who is the prosecution attorney? I don't think it's Edgeworth. Probably already had his change of heart. Surely it's not Karma because he got arrested as a killer. So, is it the bald guy of the first case? That nobody? Now I'm insulting him and he will kick my ass. Lana was top of her class in school. I was the best there was. Oh, I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way. Sounds a bit different when Emma says it. Well, Mr. Wright, excuse me. As you can plainly see, I'm admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say there's no way you can take this case down. But Lana... Why are you doing this to me? Never think of anyone but yourself. I know you didn't do it, Lana, I know, so how can you say you did? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. It doesn't look like now you really had a great relationship with your sister, but that's just my opinion. Mr. Wright, I believe our discussion here is ended. The rest, I'll leave it to you. You mean you're requesting my service as your defense? Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed after all. The case is over. Right, I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this. So basically she's saying, if you find something and wanna defend me, do it. But if you think that's a lost case because I already confessed and I don't intend to take it back, don't mine your credibility and your future, because I cannot speak today, just to defend me. There's something else going on here and I'm going to find out what. Just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again. She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling, everybody liked her. I see, sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining that. What happened to her? I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she, well, maybe not. Sounds like there's something there that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out this underground parking at the prosecutor office, shall we? Okay. I am thinking, but that's just a thought for now. I will see later on. Like, the next game that I want to start is very likely Yakuza 1, Kiwami 1. But in the Professor Layton that we play the first one, Phoenix Wright that we're playing the first one, and maybe Danganronpa. My plan originally was playing one Professor Layton, one Phoenix Wright, one Professor Layton, one Phoenix Wright. I'm thinking, maybe just thinking, that the next I will play will be Danganronpa 1 actually, not Professor Layton 2. And after Danganronpa 1, Phoenix Wright 2. So I wanna do Professor Layton, Phoenix Wright, Danganronpa, Phoenix Wright. Another Professor Layton, another Phoenix Wright, Danganronpa, Phoenix Wright, and so on. I think, I don't know. Hello, Helenotis, hi! Oh, I'm doing fine, thank you. What about you? But we will see, of course. Anyways, I think that next I will do Danganronpa. Funny, my first visit to the prosecutor office should be like this. Hey everyone, keep up the good work. Hey, what are you thinking? Well, they are going to be my co-workers 3 years from now, after all. Norman saying hello. Is? What? Norman saying hello. Is that rice from the ashes? What? Actually, there is. You know, attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes. Trying to not stand out too much here, see? It's the whole game we examine the crime scene to find... Oh, the case. I didn't read the... Did I read the title? I don't know. Anyways, yes, it's the last case of the game. Yeah, first game, last case. I didn't... Why? I don't know why I didn't. Expecting to go and notice your partner? Oh, that's new. That's a new guy. That's not Gumshoe. I actually played this game on the original DS. I played the whole trilogy on DS, but one time a shit ton of years ago, so I don't remember anything. Why there's a cowboy here? Looks like a band got loose from the ranch and is up to no good. Folks gotta learn to keep them dodges tied down, partner. Mr. Marshall! Marshall looks like more a sheriff to me. Look here, Bambina. I know how you feel, Bambina. But this my gang all strikes, eh? Strike? These here claim our territory with model of evidence. If you're fixing to mess with what's ours here, a graded partner. Why they even write partner? You couldn't finish this game, you mean? Eh? Wait, why? Because it's hard? Yeah, I know what dreams the cacti out in the desert dream we want to. What's this guy talking about? Yeah, hell on, go now, web tre bambina. Is he a witness or the murderer? He will appear again, 100%. Was that a hombre, a friend of yours? Kind of, sorta, yeah, he's a detective. Thank you for the follow, welcome. Who thinks he's a sheriff from the Wild West, it seems. Okay. Look, a door, this must mean something. Not sure that door means anything. No, it won't open a mysterious lock. Fail to see what's mysterious about it. Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy life more. Let's finish our investigation first, shall we? Oh, don't worry, thanks for checking in and for the follow. Thank you, have a good rest of the day. Haha, ladder! That's a step ladder. What does that mean, that you can legally fuck with that? What's the difference in scientific term, please? Scientific, huh? Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright. This all seems horribly familiar somehow. Yeah, no, honestly, what the fuck is the difference between a ladder and a step ladder? That a step ladder probably is a ladder that you open and take steps, while the ladder is the one that... or the one that you just walk on, I don't know. Still, what was the point of... actually, this is a step ladder. Okay, don't touch stuff we don't need to be touching. Can't hear anything. My ears, no, my ears. Maybe it's due to the biometric pressure. What do you just say? See, you can hear just fine, the phone's broken. Okay, can I say she is not worst, but she is weirder than Maya. She's definitely weirder than Maya. Wait, I know. This wall is merely a facade hiding the truth. This is no wall but a water tank. Fail to see how it makes any difference either way. Also, there is the thingy here, so clearly... Looks like it's still okay. It's heavy, I can't even budge it. Why should you? Wait, I know, I'll hide in here and do a stakeout. What's with this girl? Security, perhaps it's a cafe? Cafe security. Yeah, that must be it, let's check it out later. I hate to break it to you, but I think that's probably just a security guard office. You know, I scored a 97 on my science test the other day. Too bad they don't have a test for common sense. Phoenix is on fire now, it's so sassy. Mr. Relativity German, or was he British? Mr. Relativity, are you sure that that was his name? Okay. What's this? The most weird thing and obvious thing to point out I didn't. Just found the wallet, so I'm adding it over to the police. I don't believe it. This is real basic. Anything at a crime scene is evidence. Let's be scientific about this, please. Just put it in your pocket. A foldable wallet found at the crime scene. There seems to be something inside. Sorry, my nose. Don't tell me that now they introduced that you can actually... yes, they will. Like Resident Evil, you can examine now stuff and open it. Okay. Why they introduce this at the last episode and not at the new game? At the second game? It's so weird. This is an ID card. Sergeant Bruce Goodman. Goodman. So yeah, anyways, just like in Resident Evil, you can inspect things. I was thinking about that already before, from the first episode, but they introduced this feature at the last episode of the first game. Actually, wait, the second game is still for GBA, and on the DS there is the quote-unquote remastered. Because if that's the case, it might mean that they introduced this feature in the second game, and then since this episode released on Nintendo DS, they put the episode with the feature of the game that released before, but it's technically after. Let me check. Ace Attorney, Justice for All. Game Boy Advance 2002. While the Nintendo DS version of the first one is 2005. So yes, the second game released before this episode. Trials and Tribulation as well, 2004, yes. So the whole trilogy released before this episode. Okay. Guess I've got to be on my toes from now on. There is nothing else to check, I think. And I cannot go kinda anywhere else. So let me check first. Okay, I got only the idea. I throw away the wallet just like in Resident Evil. A name and ID number are written here. Sergeant Bruce Goodman. Wonder why they only use number for IDs. What else will they use? Letters, silly. They're the reason we have a written language in the first place. True. Sergeant Bruce Goodman. ID Yabba Yabba. Will there be Yabba Dab? Well, it does have a certain ring to it. Exactly my point. Teehee. Doesn't take too much to amuse her. I can rotate it. Okay, like that. Can I? Thank you. But I cannot do anything. Warning: a policeman, 100% police department. I cannot read the rest. Okay. Let's go here first. Oh, maybe I have to present the card to her. No. Can I... Yes, I can slide, okay. Well, no time to waste, let's get hunting for clues. I wonder what this is. Well, partner, looks like you got no intention of going home quietly. The sheriff. Like I said before, this here our claim. You best be moving along unless you're fixing to buy the bullet. Yeah, scary. Could you just tell us one thing? Who owns the car? Well, the little fella's got a good nose on hair. You want to know who ride the red Mustang with the body in the saddle, right? Please. No problem, partner, but time for vessel anyway. Get yourself to the saloon up to the 12th floor of the prospector office. Might just find your a cerveza you like. Prospector office? Where does this guy think he is, and when for that matter? Note to self, look up Vital Saloon Cerveza. Maybe we should check out room 1202, the High Prosecution office. Wait, there is a thing on the ground. A man, okay, stay away from the car. Yeah, I can look around here all you like, just keep your paws off your claim. Our claim. Right, great. Maybe there are some clues around here, Mr. Wright. Check it out. Excuse me, were you two all set? Us? Why does she has onigiri on her cup? What's this? She couldn't be... You're selling lunches here? This is a crime scene.
Hello, half an hour, was it?
Oh, thanks.
And you, sir?
Yes?
Some crunchy goodness coming at you?
Thanks. Interesting way of doing business.
There is off limit to anyone without clearance, especially passers-by, or are you all officers?
No, but you don't exactly look like the type of clearance.
Well, that's hardly a way to greet someone. Even if my days at the cough up queen are over.
Cough up, huh? You know, I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on lunch.
I'm quite connected to this case, you see. The image are burned into my eyes, you might say. Yes, all the sordid secrets.
Are you the witness? Secrets?
Dear me, you're a slow one, aren't you? I'm referring to the murder, the stabbing of the detective.
What? Witness clearly saw me committing the crime. Hello, Knife King 23, hi. Mean you're the witness my sister was talking about?
Police, Code Up Queen, tell us what happened.
No, please, Code Up Queen, tell us what happened.
Angel. Name's Angel Star, don't you go forgetting it. Or before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, if she mean it. Yeah, but wait a sec. There was a... Oh, I cannot go to the right. There was a clue on the ground. Come on. The case.
Somehow I knew. Yesterday was a day of destiny. I knew something was happening to me. Just like I know that the daily special on Friday every week is salmon.
Destiny was yesterday special for some reason?
You're a defense attorney, right? You should know then. You should know the foul misdeed of the evil ones who hound this den of inequity.
Evil ones?
Prosecutors, they have no qualm at all about blackening the name of innocence. And yesterday they paid homage to the most evil one of all. They gave an award for King of Prosecutor. What a farce.
So she's saying there was some sort of prosecutor convention yesterday.
I was almost compelled to lace their lunches with something foul.
Okay.
Young miss, mock me all at your own risk. You'll soon find out why they call me Cough Up Queen.
It's because you don't cough when you take a dick deep inside your throat?
The most heinous of all, the evil one, the one they ordered yesterday, it was in his car that they found the body. Proof that he devours the evil lunches of all.
Really? Really what? I'm totally confused. Same. One thing's clear, this lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors. What you witnessed? So what is that you witnessed, Miss Star?
It was a fascinating spectacle to be sure. I don't feel I know what they say when they talk about a woman's wrath. To see Lana Skye wield a knife so... Her knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see. You mean you saw the very moment of the crime? The sound of his silvery ties to this word being cruelly cut still rings in my ear. I cannot read. And the rhythmic beat of Lana Sky's knife. Wait a second, you know Lana Sky? The rhythmic beating, she only stabbed once, for what they say. Did you got that from your boobs? She always travels light. Now, why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name? Could we ask you a bit about yourself, mister? I come here every day to sell lunches. I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. For some reason, the box lunches are a hit here. Why not make the lunches here rather than import them? Did you say something? No. Only true connoisseur can understand. The kind you can only tell someone who has tried General So Tribolate lunch set. I genuinely don't want to insult anyone. It's just cultural thing, and I have a thing personally against fish. They creep me out and I don't like them as food either. But this thing is so horror. They are two fish skeletons, brown, staring at you. I'm sure a lot of people will find that aesthetically a delicacy. These honestly creep me out. Never mind, you win. I don't even want to appreciate part of a trilobite's flavor. Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor office. Your boyfriend? See the security room over there? The glass wall booth? I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyway, I drop him to see him. Since you're here anyway, I guess selling lunches is more important than romance. So, to scientifically analyze the data available so far, you, Mr. are a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here. Useful analysis? Not. Did you have a bad experience with a prosecutor, Mr.? Sense some hostility. Hostility? Perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike, and the bigger they get, the worse they smell. Kind of like 10-day-old clams in the chowder. What if Miss Star was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past? That'd be a sure cause of food poisoning, scientifically speaking, of course. Now you're talking cough-up queen. Thought she was just a lunch vendor, but now I'm not so sure. Okay, so she has a dress kinda like Edgeworth's, the statue of the Steel Samurai, a trophy with a K, chess, blue and red. This is the kind of room that just screams, I can do the job. Quite a change from your office, really. Thanks. Look, there's a trophy or something there. A trophy? What, a shield? Takes real nerve to display stuff like this. Whoever's office this is, they must be a real stuck-up jerk. It's probably your sister. Franix, right. You never tire of prying into other people's business, do you? That voice. That's why there is a clause similar to Edgeworth. Long time no see, Edgeworth. Huh? Mr. Edgeworth. You know him from somewhere? Of course, I'm his biggest fan. My sister introduced us once and... Right, her sister is the chief prosecutor after all. Well, what brings you here? I'll warn you, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk. No, did I? No! It was just Mr. Wright here, Hey, don't blame me. We're just here to investigate a murder case. Murder. A body was found in his nasty bright red sport car in the parking lot. That would be my car. I love his face right now. What of it? What? Your car? I'll say one thing, she certainly can scream. Okay. So the body was found in your car? Go ahead, say it right. You think I did it, don't you? After you went through all the trouble to help me last year, no less. No, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Wait, no, she didn't do that. I mean, wait. So you're the chief prosecutor little sister then? Yes, sir, Emma Sky. It's nice to meet you again. No, that didn't sound forced at all. Ah, now I remember. You've really grown up. I'll admit it was a surprise for me too. To think that my own car will become the scene of a murder. More surprising still, I'm being forced to prove my superior's guilt. Oh, my superior's... Okay, sorry. My skill issue in reading. Can understand... Wait, what did you say? So he is the... Yes. She can prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor in the trial tomorrow. Of course. Of course. I was saying, who is it? I didn't thought it was him, because, like... I thought he redeemed or something. But no, that's only the first game. Also, in the second game I know a couple of prosecutor. By aesthetic I don't remember them at all. But does he appear again? I think yes, probably. To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all. What do you mean? Rumors. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you? Miles Edgeworth. It's hard to remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy. Forging evidence, arranging false testimony, illegal searches, you name it. Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. However, there are some who say I'm the one responsible for the current incident. What? That's crazy! Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. It's a fact of life, impossible to stop. But some of them even go so far as to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny. Toys? That bronze shield? There's got to be a story behind that one. Chief Prosecutor Sky? Yeah, we first worked together on a case 2 years ago. Was my first big case. That's right, I remember. 2 years ago, I wasn't even a lawyer yet. Since then, I always felt that she was looking out for me. I wonder if now we free her, will she be a prosecutor in the next games? I think not, actually, but it would be cool to face her as well. The person was mistaken. Especially because, like, until now, every prosecutor we faced was, no offense for Edgeworth, but kinda yes, in somewhat evil. Meaning that the first one was just a little piece of shit that want to make easy money no matter if he defend, if he attack innocent or not. Second and third case, Edgeworth, that we know for a fact, again, he will redeem, he's a good guy, whatever. But we know for a fact he forged evidence. Even just literally in the game, it's not just a rumor. We literally saw him that Mia got killed with one hit on the head, and he was like, "Oh no, I made a new thingy get updated, and it said that she got hit once, but she might have survived a few minutes before dying." No, you made that up to fabricate proof. So he was a piece of shit. Period. Episode 4. Yes, episode 4. It's Karma that is the killer, and it's more evil than Edgeworth. And now Edgeworth again, that he doesn't do that in an evil way anymore. He is kinda redeemed. But it's the same prosecutor that we faced in episode 2 and episode 3 anyways. So for now they're all some sort of villains, the prosecutor against us. Maybe in the second game there will be the prosecutor chief that she just believed that our client is guilty, but has to do her job, and we face somebody that is actually technically good. Maybe, I don't think so, but it will be cool. Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you. Then why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife. What? Mr. Edgeworth, your knife was the murder weapon? I'm sorry, why does he have a knife? Like, I don't know, I will not pretend to be knowledgeable. It's just the few, not really rumors, the few things I heard even from Japanese people and stuff. Isn't in Japan illegal to have any kind of weapon without a reason? Wait, no, maybe... No, only actual fire weapon. You can have a knife unless you're a foreigner, I think, right? Like,
that's a bit of a silly thing, but we know that Japan is cool for a lot of things, but even government-wise, they of course live a lot thanks to tourism, but there is a bit of racism for the tourists. Not everyone, of course, but in general, you know, the general belief of Japan. So yeah, I know that there is this law that if you're a foreigner, even if you actually live in Japan, you have the permissions to live in Japan, you live in Japan for a few years, you cannot be caught walking in the street with a knife or something similar in your pocket if you're a foreigner. I don't know if that goes for Japanese as well, that you cannot have knives and stuff unless you have a good reason. But if you are a foreigner living in Japan, you cannot be caught walking in the street with a knife in your pocket. It's literally illegal. They arrest you if they found a knife. Even if you don't commit any crime. You have a knife in your pocket for self-defense, for whatever. If you're a foreigner, it's illegal, literally. But can you, as a Japanese, go around with a knife? I don't know, honestly. To be specific, it was the knife I kept in the toolbox in the trunk of my car. Oh, okay, that's different. Is that, though, different? Like, can a foreigner have tools in their car for fixing? I mean, what do you need a knife for fixing? But still, if they don't find a knife in my pocket, but they find I don't know, a crowbar in my car, you can need a crowbar. Do they arrest you even if there is no crime related to that, just because you possess it as a foreigner? I don't know, honestly. Edward knife added to the court record. The murder weapon, usually in Edward toolbox. Trace of victim blood, no prints. No prints. Edgeworth? What? You're sure you didn't do it? Come on, can't he take a joke? You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright. Okay. Can I present to him the thingy, though, that I found? Killer. It's the King of Prosecutor trophy. King of Prosecutor? Oh, so the lady was talking about him. It's a great honor. They send that shield to the best prosecutor each year. What? So, what? So that K, that's... K stand for King? Yeah, I got a problem with that. Don't design the thing. King of Prosecutor, kind of like Employee of the Month, only better. I'm sorry, you're a fan of the case where Edgeworth was suspected of murder and you don't know about Von Karma? Okay. So it's just a little funny dialogue, it's not... There is nothing that I can open for now or something. We can analyze everything, that's cool. I think my fruit peeling theory is more likely. You kidding? I always picture him as an outdoor man. Now that's a scary thought. Okay. Nothing to... keep examining. Mr. Edgeworth has such a comfy sofa. Sofa like this make me want to curl up and take a nap. Bed pores over his case, files here until the wee hours of the morning. Then he takes off his jacket, rolls up his sleeve, and goes to sleep using his arm as a pillow. Actually, they dream about Edgeworth working. But in the morning he has sofa hair and little creases in his cheek from the seams. So cool, so very cool. Wow, this jacket is even lacier than his usual ones. This must be his lucky trial jacket. Lucky jacket, right. I've never seen him wear this. Sure, there's a story behind why it's in frame. Maybe I'll be naughty and take a picture. She's getting way too excited about this.
My, what an amazing bouquet. Just right for Mr. Edgeworth. No kidding, hey, there's a card on it. Back from the dead, Wendy. Oh, okay, I was checking I was checking this to see if Wendy is there. No, she's Angel Star, okay. Why there is Dick Gumshoe as well? Will he be a witness? Like, not a witness, but like, will he be in the witness chair? Or that's why. Strange, why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe? Maybe I'll take the name Blake as a souvenir. Don't, he'll sue you. Okay. Tea, of course. Oh, cute, what a pretty tea set. Go more for that instant tea bag myself. Amazing, the drawer below is filled with packets of tea leaves. They're all sorted by place of origin and flavor. Look at this royal blend, what an exquisitely splendid concoction. There's such a thing as taking a hobby too far. Concoction, something. Whoa, these are all case files. They're stacked up to the ceiling, there's even a ladder. Odd, thought Edgeworth wasn't good with eights. Must have someone get them for him. Strange, why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe? He must have studied this case report so closely, so cool. You wouldn't say that if you saw him sweating bullets up on that ladder. Chessboard. Not too up on my chest, but it looks like blue's in a bit of a tight spot. The red knights have surrounded the blue pawn. Those horses are mounted knights, their swords have really sharp edges. And check out that poor pawn, his head is kind of spiky, kind of reminds me of you. But I'm a heavy chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? Edge is running a pawn with spiky hair. Nah, it's nothing. Is that a representation of the game so far? Okay. Do you know this guy? He'll take it for sure. Yeah, I was thinking that. But if it's something important for the trial, they don't allow us to show it, so it was worth trying. Okay. Actually, members only accept cash, no cards, especially not a card belonging to someone else. This isn't a credit card. Okay. So if I can't do anything here, I think I should show her this. No. Can I go to the side? There was something on the ground. Potentially it's never personal, it's all about winning tomorrow. So this says you were the best of the best last year, huh? You can take that foolish grin elsewhere, right? Lost a day of work to receive that travesty. Huh? Where's that? I had to go to the police department to receive that broken shield. Yeah, right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, haven't you? Where Detective Gumshoe works, yeah. I was wondering something about your shield. Why is it broken? What does it matter? I've got more important things to do about. Why that green? Doesn't seem too concerned about his award for better or for worse. Yesterday was a very busy day for the prosecutor office. Maybe we should ask him more about yesterday? Okay. Could you tell me more about yesterday, the day of the murder? Yesterday was the annual cleaning day of the prosecutor office. Cleaning day? Working with the police department, we sort and file all evidence for solved case. We call it evidence transferal. Wiping your hands of all cases, in other words. Oh, and another thing, a ceremony was held at the police department. There's an annual review and award for outstanding police officer and prosecutors. And that's when you got the shield? Was the police department yesterday afternoon. Got back here at 5:12. That's very precise. People like myself and Edgeworth pride ourselves on our precision, Mr. Wright. No, I place little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence. Parking stub added to the court, okay. This is the parking stub from the underground lot. Murder took place around 5:15. So the murder happening right after you got back. What, right? I'd appreciate if you direct that suspicious glare elsewhere. I don't suspect it's you. Excuse me, but Mr. Edgeworth, anyone on the premises? I'm Edgeworth. What is it? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. Report? What? Did you find new evidence in the case against Chief Prosecutor Sky? I don't like the way this conversation is going at all. Sky, sir? No, sir, no name of that kind, sir. Not in this report, sir. I think I just heard Edgeworth lead blow. Mr. Edgeworth lead isn't on very tight, is it? Made a clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated. Sir, but sir! I'm just following orders, sir. They told me to bring you this to you. I wasn't aware of the particularity of your arrangement, sir. Give me your name. Yes, sir. Meekins, sir. Officer Meekins. Right, Officer Meekins. Take your report and leave. And good luck with that race next month. But sir, I didn't know. Poor guy, looks like he was absent on the day they gave our brains and good luck. Hello, Jinxie, hi. Looks like a lot of people love this chapter. Holy shit, I didn't know that, honestly. So many people really liked this chapter. It caught me off guard. You can see I'm busy. You may leave now. Let's do what you say, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective from the same department as the patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there. Thanks. Seems to have finally calmed down at least. One thing that I'm finding different in this episode, and again, I think it's because this chapter technically released after the second and the third game. They released first game on GBA, second game on GBA, third game on GBA, and then they released the Nintendo DS remake, remastered of the first game with this episode extra. I said in the episode before how, since I know that this episode is the longest, how did they make this episode the longest if you can go back to the trial at most 3 times? In 3 times the trial end. Either they make, like the previous episode, that when the trial end, something connected but different start right over, or they make longer either the trial part or the investigation part. I said as well, I wouldn't like if they make longer the investigation part, because in the previous cases the investigation part is decently cool, is part of the game, is enjoyable, I like it. But if it gets too long, it gets a bit boring. Like, go to place A, search for evidence and told to character. Go to place B, search for evidence, told to character. Go to place C, search for evidence, told to character. Go back to place A, go back to place C, and then trial. If it gets too long, in my opinion, it gets boring. Right now, it's almost 1 hour that we are in the first part before the actual trial, but it is enjoyable. For now, it is very enjoyable. So I think that they aimed in this final chapter to do like 1 hour investigation, 1 hour trial, and then maybe 1 hour 20 minutes investigation, and then 1 hour trial, and then 1 hour 20 minute investigation, and then final part of the trial, probably, to make the game that long, the chapter that long. Because for what I know, it's like 7.5 hours long, this chapter, so yeah, there is nothing else that we can do here. We can only go to the police station. Police department entrance. Entrance? February 22, police department entrance. And there is Gumshoe there. Whew, we're finally here. Why would they put the police department so far away from the prosecutor office? Beats me, they took almost 30 minutes by taxi. By taxi. And traffic wasn't even that bad. Police department, huh? I've only ever been to criminal affairs next door. Hold on, what's that? The thingy? The mascot that we already saw? Disturbing. Why does it undulate like that? Oh wait, I know, this is the blue badger. They're trying to make him the police mascot. Wow, Mr. Wright, you sure know a lot about the police. Still, it does seem familiar somehow. Forget the blue badger. Who's that next to him? Someone appeared to be dancing with the blue badger? He noticed me. Sure he's running over here fast. Hey, pal, what are you doing here? That's my lie, Detective Gumshoe. Specifically, why were you dancing over there? What? Its title is also odd. The chapter 1. Rise from the Ashes, yep. It's only case without turnabout in the title. That's... I mean, they could have made turnabout as a word in this as well. But that might be because, again, the first 4 episodes were in the original GBA game. This released after like 4 years. The Nintendo DS remake is 2005, I think, or 2006. No, 2005. So yeah, it's 4 years after. It might be because of that. Even if they wanted, they would have found a turnabout sentence to put, maybe. I was through with all the games, including the... Yeah, no, in fact, I say that kind of at the beginning. They introduced here, I saw the feature that you can analyze the proofs, kind of like Resident Evil. That is not in this game, so I don't remember again the future games, but I'm pretty sure that either in the second or in the third game they will introduce this feature. So yes, since this episode released after second and third game, this episode has features that are of the other games and not of the previous episodes, the previous chapters. Well, episodes is correct. At least he doesn't seem to be busy. This is our chance to get information. Hey, how do you know I'm a very busy man, Paul? The case? I'll give you one word of advice, Paul. You'd better not agree to defend the suspect in this case. Why not? Huh? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. She says she summoned the detective to the prosecutor office and she killed him. Also, he is the victim. I have the idea of the victim. But what if she's not telling the truth? Yeah, well, no. Come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against her. But what if the evidence was faked? Hey, pal. Can I speak to you for a sec? Me? Why is this little girl so pivot at me? She's a relative of the... Oh, she's a relative of the suspect. She's Lana Sky's sister. Whoa, the chief prosecutor's little sister. Just please investigate this case carefully, okay? Scientifically. Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voice down. You don't want to be overheard using words like faked. Huh? It's a sensitive issue with us these days. Yeah, if proofs get faked, the police is the first suspect, obviously. So what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe? Me? Oh, well, nothing really. They kicked me out of criminal affair. Detective Gumshoe, what did you do this time? What do you mean this time? Then what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all. That's true. We've never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Only the highest ranked people are being let into the criminal affair now. The lowest ranking guy in there is our chief of detectives. They're not letting any of us ranked and file detective in at all. None of you? I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd? So anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the badger dance down pat. Isn't there anything else you could be doing? Chief of Police himself is directing this investigation, pal. And Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot. Officer Marshall. Now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know that Marshall guy. Patrolman in charge of crime scene. It's unheard of, pal. Okay. It's my masterpiece. Battery power. Fated to dance until you...
What? For example, the second trilogy as well, etc. It's just the odd one. I think it's because it's a DLC case, though. Yeah, no, in fact, I think it's because I added this case in the remake and it was not in the original. And I don't know what is the name of the Great Ace Attorney spin-off case. The greatest. So wait. Every game except for. Wow, that's odd. That's odd. Oh, okay, no, okay, sorry. Because yeah, the other trilogy is investigations, right? Okay. But yes, that's weird. Rise from... It might be, like, still they could have used the word turnabout if they wanted, but it might be because at the end of the previous chapter, Phoenix got kinda down, and now after 2 months he rises from the ashes with another case or something like that, I don't know. But yeah, thank you, that was a nice fun fact. You know, Mr. Wright, I always thought it was kind of funny. Never seen anyone who looked like the people in these posters. They don't even look humans. Oh, those ones, okay. I was confused for a second. No, my bad. Okay. Funny, I thought they were talking about the weather. Detective in there looks pretty busy. So imagine we cannot enter if only the high-ranking are there. Patrolman is saluting the other guy, must be a detective. Nice idea you do that, your soap will get cold, buddy. That's hilarious, sir. I thought so heard I cried. Okay. A panda? No, I just said it was just a theory. I'm going faster with these dialogues because they are secondary stuff, not that important for the case. Except why these got added to the court record? I cannot move, okay. Why Blue Badger got... That's weird. Okay, we cannot, of course, go around. Must drop his card a lot. He's the victim. Can you tell us more, Daddy Gumshoe? Okay, so we unlocked a piece of evidence. Technically, yeah, piece of evidence because it's the ID card of the victim. Okay. Hey, that's it. That's the King of Prosecutor award that Mr. Edward got yesterday. Were you at the award ceremony at the Gumshoe? Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself. Oh, congrats. I was wondering why is the award shielded? A shield. Why is it broken? Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later. Maybe it's because they are not defense attorney. They attack the defense. So it's the shield broken, the defense broken. So yeah, maybe, I don't know. Naysayers must be because of the rumors. No. Okay, so we can ask him more questions now, exactly. So this ID card belonged to the victim. He was a detective like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman.
Don't you think it's strange? No, it's good, not strange. It's not Doctor Strange, it's Goodman. I mean, why would the victim ID card be lying on the ground where we found it? Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transferal for a case he handled 2 years ago. Evidence transferal, Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too. But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor office. Well, that's the thing, it's hard to say this, but word is that Chief Prosecutor Sky called him out there to the parking lot. Elena confessing as much. He's in a tough spot again. Again? Yeah, we know, we played that a few days ago. Can I move on? It all started with the murder of that defense attorney Hammond. Also, I like that Twitch today is bugged, fantastic. And Mr. Edgeworth was found innocent. Listen, pal, there have been rumors about Edgeworth forging evidence, making deal with witness. That's true, actually, it's not a rumor. He literally did it against me in the first case against him. So it's because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor position himself. But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us. That's all I know about that. Not officially on the case, you know. Thank you. Why aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? We met the guy who is. What was his name? The guy in the parking lot? Officer Marshall. Was appointed directly by the chief police. Jack Marshall, just a regular officer from West LA. For a moment there I wasn't sure. Look, pal, let me try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this and they'll let you examine the crime scene, maybe. Oh! Okay. Cool. So I cannot really get in. But looks like he'll be stuck in this pit till the sun's leap. It's the guy of the security. Oh yeah, she's talking with. Oh, still here? Hello. Oh, why this surprised look? Didn't I mention? I've got a boyfriend in criminal affair too. What happened to the security guard? Hey, what's wrong, Bambina? You're looking like a doggy. That's lots. It's her. Jake Marshall. Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene. Will you mind reading this for me? What's this? What's this? A warning, found letter me right in the spittoon. It's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. We mainly investigate. Gumshoe? Oh, the tall cow dog. Ah, he hold aboard the party or something. Huh? Look where it should say letter introduction. It says invitation. Oh, I think he just miswrote it. Wait, why am I getting all defensive here? Now, word, they prove it's from Detective Gumshoe better than a blood test. Guess better let you in, then. Thank you, Officer Marshall. He's a patrolman, not a detective. Which remind me. Hey, wait a sec. Isn't a crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or a higher? Well, folks. Close the calling. Welcome to a gold strike. Be like the settlers. Strike out for lands unknown. Manifest destiny. Let's have a hootenanny. Not to sell. Police investigation are like settling land. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say? I say I won't be needing this anymore. Ah. Well, good, so that we don't have useless stuff. So, this one caught my eye before. The game is doing everything by itself. Okay. Man, what a boring strap. What's wrong with it? Everyone has different taste, you know. Here, check out mine. It's a pink princess strap. Rare to come by, you know. See, the series is as popular as ever with the kids. Okay. Okay. This phone is still on the radial screen. Radial? Radial? I don't know. Or redial, I think. Most phones keep a record of the calls you've made and received. You just press the blue button to display the last number you called. Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about that. Sorry to disappoint you, but even I know about things like 3-dial. Oh, I'm sorry. Just you never know with people from your generation. You know that Phoenix is like 24, right? And you're 16. Hey, what's going on over there? Oh, sorry. See you, partner. You pressed radio or dial on the phone, didn't ya? Well, yeah. Whose phone is this anyway? It was on the ground over there. Whose it is it? That belonged to Chief Prospect Sky. What? It's my sister's? She apparently dropped in when she was taken into custody right after the crime. Look, the last call was made right when the murder occurred. Looks like she was faking to call someone. Except she only spoke for a few seconds according to this. Who did she call? No idea. Sorry, partner. Now I got a question for you, partner. Heard the phone ring just now, one of those newfangled ringtones. Oh, that? Oh, sorry, that was my phone. What? Your phone? Yeah, it's kind of strange, but someone called me right as we picked up the other phone, a wrong number. She tried to call Phoenix, why? Hope you're not lying, they shoot you for that in Texas, partner. I incited the wrath of the Lone Star Patrolman. Last call made at 518, and she called us. They don't want us to recall ourselves because it will be too obvious. We will have to realize, like Phoenix will have to realize that later on during the trial as a proof to answer to something. A block. This area is reserved for prosecutors. Defense attorney are relegated to B block. Remember the day when I will be able to park my career. I'll go over to B block to buy my hamburger from you, Mr. Wright. Not planning on giving up my job that soon. I'm not planning on selling hamburgers that soon. I laid it in the outline of the victim body. So wait, the victim must have died when the killer closed the trunk on him. In Ergan Park, I locked the prosecutor office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. Quite a luxury car, you just scream I have money to burn. Yeah, prosecutor, get the big bucks. And we're broken as fuck despite we won 5Ks out of 5. B block is through there, that's where visitor park. Can see the Lunchland car over there, far in the distance. Hey, you're right, I like the cute design on the door. Can see a cartoon cow munching down on a juicy looking steak. Okay. Okay, so we got the phone. Officer Marshall, could you tell us more about the victim? Good man always die young, remember that, partner? Could you be a little more specific? Bruce Goodman, he was a detective, like good men always die younger. Well, aren't you a feisty dog there now? Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. The smiling Madonna told me the tale. Thinking man and witness, Miss Angel Star. One stab to the chest, fine piece of work. This here the autopsy report. Death due to loss of blood, one knife wound, died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. That's a weird way to say it. Is my sister involved with the victim in any way? Funny how you should mention that, Bambina. Chief Prospector Sky and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all. Nothing in common? They apparently worked together a case few years back, so there's no motive. Goodman was particularly gifted detective. That's one reason why I didn't do much work in the safety sector. I'm sorry if there is any Texan here, I don't know how to do any American accent. Now, my sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here to this parking lot? So it seemed like calling an armed man to the shootout and high noon. I don't mean any offense, but Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective. Yeah, call me out. They shot you for that in Texas. Was one of them fancy shoe detectives tale 2 years ago, to tell you the truth. Oh really? Now he tells me. You're a patrolman now, so how can you be in charge of a crime scene? Nothing gets by you, does it, Bambina? So where are you in charge? No reason, we're just short on hands right now. I'm keeping an eye out in the meantime. That's odd though. Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do, nothing important at least. He had nothing but a sad old cowdog that can't find his tail. Maybe because you're around with that Edgeworth, eh? Edgeworth? The cowdog being kicked out of his cattle run by order of the chief police. Just don't realize yet. Detective Gumshoe kicked out of the investigation? So there's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister? That's correct, but there's a goldmine evidence against her. And the prospector tomorrow is none other than Edgeworth itself. I'm afraid your sister's fate is aside, Bambina. Many condolences. Officer Marshall? Yeah, Bambina? How can you say that? You and my sister, you were... Is there something between this cop and her sister that I don't know about? Apologize, Bambina. Something must have gotten to me. Maybe it's that dry wind that's blowing through the prospector office. Dry wind or ill will, someone's up to something here, but who? Suspicion about Edgeworth have been flying around for nearly 2 years now. Forged evidence arranging testimony, you mean? Oh, for sorry, this point I wasn't beatable because I did whatever it took to win. Beatable this is until I met, yeah. But rumors are just rumors, aren't they? Nope. The prosecutor we're talking about, evidence is everything to them. If you follow the rumor about Edgeworth to their source, you find one person, but they're off limits, untouchable, you might say. One person? Who? Hate to say this, but it's your sister, Bambina, Chief Prosecutor Lana Sky. What? My sister? Edgeworth couldn't rustle out the scale by himself. Some people lay their guns with bullets, some people out there with deals. What you saying, Edgeworth was making deals to win trials? Where the gunshot, there's bound to be bullets. That's what the old-timers say. There's a big old secret hidden around here somewhere, everyone knows it. That's why Detective Gumshoe was taken off the case? Did he target him because he was close to Edgeworth? I don't wanna show him stuff yet. Maybe I should though, I might waste time if I don't. Think of Texas. I was exactly got one of these. Fair, surprisingly cheap. Sorry, I had the nose stuck a bit here, like in the back though, inside. Okay. Okay. He's out there February 21 between 4 and 5:30. Loss of blood from chest wound. Wound was caused by a 4-5 knife. inches knife. A single stab was found. No. So what now? Did I miss anything? I showed him everything already. Oh, okay. I missed something. 674 5 12 2 67S 12 2. Go to Mr. Edward, not right. Victim memo 67S 12 2. Okay, so she called the sister after the murder. No, but it will be a multiple part case, so it's fine. Okay, day 1 of the trial. Let me offer you a word of advice. Yes, defense attorney should never believe their client. Defendant is called to trial because they are suspect of wrongdoing. Never forget that. Miss Kai, you remind me a lot of Mia. But there is one decisive difference between you and her. You're not a defense attorney, so shut the fuck up and let me do my job. Really, it's almost time for the trial. Good luck, Mr. Wright. Why is the design so similar to Mia and Maya? Maya, the sister. Yep. We don't have the medium that can become summon her sister dead from the skies. I will plan honestly today to do this part of the trial, the second day of investigation, and then probably end. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky. Defense is ready, Your Honor, depending on how long is this part, of course. Hope that personal feeling will not be part of the proceeding today, Mr. Wright. We'll choose the path I think is right, regardless of what these around me might say. Judgment to be made here in our hands, not those of anyone else. Very well, your opening statement, please. Chief Prosecutor Lana Skies committed an unpardonable crime. Not only this, but she was rash enough to commit it in the prosecutor office lot. Whoa, he's much more forceful in person. Suddenly feel like confessing to everything. However, she will now pay for her rashness with her life. There was a witness to her crime. Professional witness. Well then, call your first witness. Prosecution call its first witness, Miss Angel Star, to the stand. I should give her a Valley Girl accent. A nouveau accent? No, a Valley Girl accent. You ordered the caviar lunch, right? Oh my gosh. Oh, caviar. I've never eaten caviar before.
I've never eaten a caviar before.
And for you, I have a fiesta bowl. Thanks. Will the witness state her name and profession? And you, sir. Did you order the fingerprint lunchbox? It's too early for lunch. Your name and profession, please. Well, Your Honor, how does it taste? So
this is why everyone raves about caviar. It's so tasty toast. Always thought caviar would taste like pickled tapioca.
Can somebody fire this judge? He's from episode 1 that is a fucking moron. Name, profession, now. Me, the name is Angela Star, don't go forgetting it. Find myself running lunch like these days. Is that what you wanted me to say, Mr. Edward? Oh my gosh, don't be so rash against me. Very well, witness, please describe the incident to us.
The prosecution would wait. I'm not fit.
Can we fire this judge?
As you know, we call on the police to provide a description.
Your Honor, as Mr. Edward has said to the court, I am a professional.
What exactly does that mean?
Till 2 years ago, Miss Angel Star was a special investigator with the police. She was a first-rate homicide detective. What? Mrs. Star was a detective? Miss Star.
Oh, I know you are. Cowgap?
Cowgap Queen, Angel Star, Your Honor. Long time no see. Why?
Very well, you may continue with the description.
Just who is this lady? I might have the court's attention over here. Parking lot at the prosecutor office is divided into 2 blocks. A block for the prosecutor office personnel. B block for visitor and clients. A chain divider separated 2 blocks. Suppose that's to keep visitor from taking up prosecutor space, yes? Crime took place by a car in the back of a B block in the car's trunk. Killer stabbed the victim with his knife and went to drive the body. Unfortunately for her, there was a witness and the arrest that was made up on the spot. And who was this valiant witness? What's me, Your Honor? Parking lot floor plans added to the court record.
Witness, did you see the very moment of the crime?
Of course, Your Honor. Immediately after that, I apprehended the chief prosecutor.
Seems rather cut and dry, doesn't it? Well, Mr. Wright?
Can't agree on principle, Your Honor. Seems that some poor losers are unwilling to accept the truth, Your Honor. Shall I proceed to crash what little hope they have remaining?
If you can, then give them your worst.
Wait, are they talking about me? Somehow I always knew a day like this would come. I was on my way to deliver the lunchbox to my boyfriend when I sensed something. Perhaps it was my final home detective intuition at work. Holy shit. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Then she thrust the pointed tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest.
Bringing a lunchbox to your boyfriend, how touching.
As you can see, there is no room for doubt.
The key point of your testimony seems to be nothing other than the point of the knife which you saw being stabbed into Detective Goodman.
So how does it feel to be utterly crushed? I'm still thinking about that. It's not a flesh wound, right?
Very well, you may cross-examine.
Always knew a day like this would come. Oh yeah, you know. I respect the prosecutor's basic abhorrence of crime. Neither method are ugly and twisted, yet they will not go with the voices constantly as I die. Twisted method will always lead to tragedy. Lunch lady uniform opinion is duly noted. Given that they are used to erasing inconvenience evidence at their whim, Killing off a detective that knew too much is merely an extension of that. Miss Starr, do you have something personal against Prosecutor? First, I found my dream job when I became an investigator, nice boobs. If I hadn't been laid off by those prosecutors over there, I'd still be one. Laid off? She was fired. To me, prosecutors are nothing more than worms. Let's say that I'm a pro, as you know. My testimony is unbiased and flawless.
Very well, you may continue.
Lunchbox at 5 p.m. Had to think before replying. Running the Latin blockade. Why bringing a lunchbox at 5 p.m.?
You said something, so you say you had a permission of the murder?
Felt like, how would you say? Was like the feeling you get when you view a pumpkin chock full of seeds. Pale white cheese, not yet tangy with experience on the street. And it must be hard yellow and sharp as a tack. The knife with which the victim was stabbed was also Mr. Edgeworth, wasn't it? Indeed it was. What an odd cause this. And the person you saw, you are sure it was the defendant. Saw her from no further than 30 feet away. I'm certain it was her. She's telling the truth, we're doomed. In your testimony you clearly state the following. Prosecutors are nothing more than worms, ergo you are a biased witness. You might want to keep this silly opinion to yourself in the future, rookie. Rookie? Unless you're willing to risk the consequence of doubting me. I'll fry you like a fritter, crispy on that side, chewy on the inside. That was inspiring. What inspiring? I believe I've heard that tagline elsewhere. You could cry plagiarism? Maybe relegated to the lowly position on lunch lady, but my instincts are honed. Think I'd show it to you, a prosecutor, think again. My boyfriend works in the photography division of criminal affair. Well, this is most certainly the defendant, covered in blood. The problem here is that, and that's a big problem, this picture is exactly perfect about what she said. She's over the fence, we can see the fence, so she took the photo over. That's block A, that's the car of Edgeworth, she's covered in blood. So that's almost it's not almost, that's a perfect proof. That's a perfect proof. In her right hand, it makes sense as well with the blood pattern. She has blood on her right, and she was holding the knife with the right hand. An egg having a person. Perhaps a chicken salad set would have been a better metaphor. So the defendant was holding a knife, what then? Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Boomman's chest. Chest wound. For now, this witnessing is very flawless. I mean, she was over the fence. What could she do? Chief Prosecutor brought down the murder weapon. Yep. The blood is the same on both sides. That's kinda flawless. I really don't know what to present. And they pressed everything. Like, the only thing that weird me a bit is bringing launch at 5 PM, but that's not enough to question her. Right hand makes sense. I think I have to present something. I think I have to present something because I already pressed everything. Also, those pressings have a lot of dialogues, way more than the other episodes. Okay, no. Always knew they will come. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my friend, to my boyfriend. The only thing I can think about is a lunchbox at 5 PM.
No, the only thing I can think of is time, and nope. Doesn't say anything about in what end it was held. She parked on the right. Standing next to the garage car is correct. Another thing I can think of, but I don't know where to place it, is she said that the killing happened exactly near the car, but we found the wallet near the telephone and the door. So obviously the murder didn't happen there. Thing is, how can I connect this? That's the only contradiction I can find. That the murder didn't happen near the car. February 21. That's like December 2 or February 12. Wait, can you turn it? Maybe it's 221. February 21. 5L9. Still, that, like, it might make sense, still doesn't. It's useless now. Okay, let me reload though, because I lost a lot of life points. Wait, do I have to use a proof in the press? Wait a second. Wait a second. How did you know? Respect the privacy of the crime. Okay, I don't care. Security guard room is in the lot in A block. Security guard room is in the lot in A block. No, it can only be an L if you turn it. Maybe I have to present something when there is a red writing. That's the help of the game. Other than when there are the red writings, I don't know. Thing is that I know that she said from up there you can say everything. You can say everything at the car. I found the wallet down the security room. You can't see down there, it's too close. But I don't know when exactly you can answer that and if it makes sense for them, for this game, because many times I already had an answer that I knew it was logical, but they want me to wait 69 dialogues before. Like now, she said the chief prosecutor killed near the car. I could prove that, use that and say no, I didn't found that near the car. But I think that the only thing I can do is here. No, I cannot show this. I cannot show proof here. Why I can slide? Interesting. I cannot show anything here. I can only check back profile. No, I cannot show anything. I can only show stuff here. Then I don't freaking know. I think the only things you can actually show are this one, maybe this one, maybe this one, and this one. $221 5L. What does 5L mean? I really don't know. Can I see the... No, I cannot see the victims. The victim, like the profiles. I am very stuck here. At 4 p.m. I have to present something, because continuing the dialogues doesn't do anything and I press everywhere. Like, I cannot press further during a press, right? No. Where is the knife? She might have dropped it in the car. How have you seen a 4 inches blade held through the fences from that distance? From 30 feet? I don't think it's the knife that I can show. Dang it. Dang it. This case is a pain in the dick, wow. I'm thinking about a thing though. Her boyfriend is there at the station the day where there is almost nobody because they are giving this. No, the game don't care. That's not the answer, okay. Wait. 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 No, it's not. Your boyfriend called you there? That's an appointment of some sort? No. Cannot turn it. Hello, Elenotis, hi! Welcome back. Did you got a nice break? There is nothing in the knife that tells me that should not be held on the right hand. Oh, you cleaned the house, it wasn't a break. Always happened to him. Then she thrust the pointy knife into... I really don't know. I really don't know. I pressed everything I don't find any contradiction with the proofs I have. Miss Maya. The other girl, honestly, is a bit more, like, annoying in my opinion is the wrong word, but it's a bit like she talks exactly as much as Maya. She's exactly as annoying as Maya, but she's more useless than Maya. That's the thing. I don't know. Like, at least Maya, if you keep going with the dialogue, she gets possessed by the spirit of her sister and help you. No, I meant that Maya is less annoying than this girl. Like, I like them both, they are pretty good characters, but Maya is less annoying. Like, it's more useful. Like, the only thing that I can think of is you deliver lunchbox at 5 PM, but I can't do shit about this. I already tried. I'm really lost. I'm really lost. Like, the only thing to do now would be to try and present every single proof in every single dialogue, to hope to be lucky. Because I cannot present stuff during the press. Like, she hold a knife and you wanna tell me that a detective meet her and doesn't notice? Dang it. I am at loss. I am really lost. I am really lost. Standing next to a garish car. That doesn't help me. Nothing helps me here. I already showed this and it was useless. Let's retry with the press. How did you know? I respect the prosecutor's basic abhorrence of crime. Yet their methods are ugly and twisted. Twisted method will always lead to tragedy. Knew too much about what? I cannot show stuff. But if the dialogue is ready, is important. Okay, so this dialogue should tell me, like, I think, wasn't Mr. Goodman a detective as well, so he should have those intuitions as well. Yes, but he was young, he was inexperienced, so he didn't have this intuition. Okay. So? She's not holding a knife in the photo. Okay, so this is the correct thing. She wasn't... Like, I didn't present it before because she had a knife. She stabbed and then she might have dropped it. That's why in the photo she doesn't. But looks like that's correct. She might have dropped it in the car. Objection. That's why I didn't present it before. That's like I present it now for desperation, literally nothing else. But logically speaking, why should she hold the knife still? I say that already as well. Surgical gloves made of thin rubber, most likely. Why would she have those on? If it was not premeditated, she would not be wearing those gloves. Okay, honestly, like... I find very stupid that the only way to continue in this case is showing the picture because, but technically she doesn't have the knife here. Okay, I played this game the first time when I was a kid, so probably I tried everything. But as an adult, with a brain thinking, you are like, there is the pattern of blood. she is closing the car, so possibly the knife is already inside and she's closing, she doesn't have it in hand. So why should I even think about showing this proof unless you get completely desperate like I was? So I don't like this advancing in the plot like that. But we advance, so I take it. Murder was planned, the rubber gloves prove it. Okay, that doesn't tell me at all. Now we have one more dialogue, okay, but that doesn't make my life easier. How could it be planned if she didn't knew when exactly Edgeworth would have come back? It doesn't matter, okay, looks like. I might try the phone. It might be that I'm simply missing parts, even if this clearly isn't a bra you just didn't realize, but it's logical. It is not. This is not logical at all. But after that, in the rubber glove part, it might be me simply missing a key point. Still, it looks to me, for now, that this case at the moment is just keep trying stuff until you make it. Like the other cases until now, either I realize what's happening instantly and answer, or if I get stuck, when I finally find the answer, I realize it's my fault that I got stuck. I reread the dialogue, I think I don't understand, I reread the dialogue, I think I don't understand, I reread the dialogue, and after a while I make a connection. Here, again, maybe it's my skill issue. Might be, I'm not saying that it's objectively the game's fault, but it looks to me personally that you have to trial and error a lot, which is a bit silly. I'm not enjoying that trial and error. I prefer something where you think, connect the pieces of puzzle and solve the case, than just try and we will see. No. Also, the fact that she was wearing gloves proves that, well, it makes sense because there are no fingerprints in the knife.
No. Do I have to present here or do I have to present somewhere else? Maybe this one. This might prove that she couldn't knew Edgeworth would have come back at this time. Exactly, specifically. I have to pee. Is there a time maybe around this picture? No. Okay, I go pee. We reload to take back HPs and I go pee real quickly. Cause honestly I wanna finish this part before ending the stream. So yeah, if I go on half an hour I cannot resist from peeing half an hour. Be right back. What? Okay. Be right back. Yeah.
Remember the name. It's Franix, baby.
Antus, yes or no? I don't know what's wrong with my brain.
It's just a little guy. He's so cute.
Sorry. Trust me, it's fine. Trust me. Okay, don't trust me. I'm so smart.
What the fuck is that?
Told you, right?
Sweet baby Jesus. You piece of poo-poo caca.
And it crushed. Just like my hopes and dreams. Let's fucking go. My brain doesn't work. Of course.
Knock knock, who's there?
Ouch. Oh, it's pain. Okay.
Fudged nuggets. Fuck you, fuck bitch, fuck cunt.
Sorry. I'm Zen. I am a monk.
Freaking fucking fuck.
Take this, bitch.
Holy cow. You mongoflectic.
Okay, don't trust me.
What the fuck is that?
Skill issue? I don't know what's wrong with my brain.
You're a dumb machine.
My brain doesn't work. Told you, right?
Woo. Lamau. He's just a little guy.
I am a monk. And it crushed. Just like my hopes and dreams. I don't know what's wrong with my brain. Look at the piggle. My brain doesn't work.
Woo. I just wanna perish.
Why?
You fucking idiot.
Remember the name. It's Franix, baby.
Woo.
Antus, yes or no? I don't know what's wrong with my brain.
He's just a little guy. He's so cute.
Sorry. Trust me, it's fine. Trust me. Okay, don't trust me. I'm so smart.
What the fuck is that?
Told you, right?
Sweet baby Jesus. You piece of poo-poo caca.
And it crushed. Just like my hopes and dreams. Let's fucking go. My brain doesn't work. Of course.
Knock knock, who's there?
Ouch. Oh, it's pain. Okay.
Fudged nuggets. Fuck you, fuck bitch, fuck cunt.
Sorry. I'm Zen. I am a monk.
Freaking fucking fuck.
Take this.
Okay, I'm back.
So, tried this. Tried, I think, this and this and this. No. I was thinking if it was premeditated, why in a place where there is the security guard checking? Doesn't make a lot of sense. I keep pressing A like an idiot and have to go back here. If it was premeditated, why not dressing with something not usually yours? No. Tried. I tried this one. Okay, the music stops, so it's this one. Cellbox launches for a living, you know. That's a knife, the knife. The knife that was in Mr. Edgeworth's trunk. And? What? Fence has a request. Ask that the witness provide an accurate testimony. I mean, my theory was that maybe she could have not planned it because she could have knew when Edgeworth come back. If that isn't the case, because I tried to show the ticket to imply the time, etc., and it didn't work. If she knows that Edgeworth come back, she probably knows that Edgeworth has a knife as well, so that can be premeditated. Aren't those answers a bit too randomic, too silly? Whoa! I believe the next lunch you'll be eating is humble pie. What? Hope you weren't deluding yourself into thinking that the tide has turned, not over such a trifling detail. They shot a hole in the whole premeditated theory. Pah! The prosecution could care less if it was premeditated or not. The only one who seemed to care is that lunch lady over there. Yeah, that's her pride as detective. The defendant, Lana Sky, murdered a detective with a knife. This is the only thing the prosecution need to prove. That's right, actually. Please don't be another random answer that I have to give, please. Anaska intended to murder Detective Goodman. That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. Okay, I can show either the ID card or the note. I'm sure that's not of you to say. Like, Edgeworth say, please tell us only what you saw and not what you think. 3 dialogues, she only said 3 theories. The same theory, but 3 thinking. 3 hearsay. Again and again. Oh! Oh! I wanted to try and cross-examine the second dialogue or the third, but we have our answer. That's my job to interrupt her. Shut the fuck up, senile old piece of shit. Public phone. Yeah, there is one close there, so... Doesn't matter what you're sure of. Yes, that's fucking stupid. We can agree in life that everyone has a thought of killing. That doesn't prove that your testimony officially confirmed that you wanted to kill him. You are here to say what you've seen, and you're just saying, I am sure he had a grudge, but we cannot know for sure cause life is a mystery. Bitch, you have to give proof of what you said. You're a witness, you're not a storyteller. But, that's the point that we care about. Thank you, Edgeworth. I objected, bitch! Wait. That means that even the thing on her shoulder in the picture is not blood, but it's ketchup. Now it makes sense. Now you can actually think and not just go randomly with the proofs. Harsh words, but good. Yeah, Mr. Edgeworth prevails. Bro! Second time, my objection. Apprehending the suspect. After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition off to her side, where we found the thingy.
quickly caught her explaining her rights to her and arrested her on the spot. Weren't you on the other side of the fence? Is weak against poison snake bite. Okay, first I wanna hold it everything. Press everything. How if we were on the other side? Yeah, but there was a gate. Okay. How? Nope. Good testifying. She didn't answer though. Wrong, she didn't answer the phone call, the sister, I mean. She goes there. How do you see her? How did you see her from there? Also, I didn't find the phone there. I found it near the car. But that is true because one oil drum was down.
Ba-da-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Now here we have more material to work with. I like that. How can you see that? You and the persecutor. So it could be her the killer. She has a grudge against the girl, but instead of killing her, she kills somebody. Why should she kill the detective? And then frame the person she hates so that she goes to prison. However, if that's true, you couldn't possibly see Miss Sky making that phone call. I believe you see what I'm getting at. The emergency phone was on the block's backside of this partition. If indeed you were in the block, you couldn't have seen it. Order, what is the meaning of this? Simple, Your Honor. She's not coughing up lunch, she's coughing up lies. That's quite a claim, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you will allow me a question? Tell us exactly what lie this witness has told to the court. Where she saw it from. Let's say the witness did actually see Miss Sky using the emergency phone. It would mean Miss Star witnessed the crime from a different location. Different location? No, that's a pointless lie if I ever heard one. Exactly. Thing is, why should she lie about that if that's the only lie? I think here, because she has a boyfriend here, she might have indeed parked here, went in the security room and witnessed. From there you can see both the crime scene and the telephone. And she said that herself. You brought a lunch to your boyfriend in the security guard room, yes? Well, how many years have I been getting the better of men? To think that the tables could be turned. Today a man has got the better of Angel Star. The question is, why did she lie about that? There must be a reason why she wanted to lie. In fact. No, that's another weird thing. If she was up there, how did she got a picture from the other side of the gate? Not only this, but why should she lie in the first place? Like, if I witness the murder from up there, I say, I witnessed the murder from up there, you have nothing to contradict me, I won. Why do you need to lie? There is a thing that I use a lot actually when somebody calls me a liar about something without proofs. People lie when they are afraid of the judgment of the other person if they say the truth. Meaning that if I don't give a shit about your opinion, and that's the case for me about most of the people, not of course every single argument and every single person in the world, but if I don't give a shit about your judgment about this specific matter, why should I lie to you? It's very simple. So if she lied, there must be a reason. You don't lie if you are sure of what you're saying and to who you are saying it. Bro, you all senile piece of shit, you have to stop this. I'm not a detective. I have to prove that they are lying, period. And I did. Distancing lighting. I'm scared, let me see. Angle of view, surely. But in this case you only see the back and the hair, you don't see the face. Or not. And then the lighting. Or no. Bro, the distance is kinda the same, only that you see from up and not from... What? Yeah, in fact. PB&J lunch with fresh boy in there, region to my boyfriend. Then why the picture has the gate? Oh, she ran there and took the picture. Five minutes? That's a lot. Wait, what is the order of things then? From up there, you see a person from their back killing the detective. You run down. Then how do you know that she tried to use the phone? You run down. No. No. She witnessed the murder from I. She ran down. She see her dirty. She take a picture. She see her going to the phone. She jump over and take her. That's weird.
Also, no, you cannot make pasta al dente in 5 minutes. If pasta, and I know it because I make it for myself, take 11-12 minutes to make, al dente is like 8-9 minutes. But whatever. Nonetheless, the scene of the crime, she even had her picture taken. No true criminal would act this way, it's inconceivable. I have proof? Yes, let's object, but I don't have to show proofs. I was thinking, she made the phone call at 5:18. If the murder happened at 5:15, it's not 5 minutes, and she got stopped during the phone call, so that's wrong. Still, it doesn't matter, okay. Okay, we go to day 2 then, but I think I cannot do the investigation. We have to end here because it's 4 p.m, 10 minutes to 4 p.m, so Doggo needs to go poop. Well, looks like, oh, this case will be longer than 7.5 hours. Sorry, if you see me looking at the left is the microphone. I check if, because I don't fucking know why. Sometimes while I'm looking at there, I see the lights going off. That is just my brain. The light doesn't really goes off. And so I look to be sure that the microphone is not muted, because if I click, it goes on, off to show you that it's actually muted. So I check to be sure that I'm not muted. Decisive evidence. Should have mentioned those 5 minutes when I wasn't looking at the crime scene. And now to the matter of the victim's shoe. Oh yeah, Lana cut her hand. So yes, it makes sense. Three boyfriends in forensic. In any case, Your Honor, I can't accept this evidence. What? You must know the 2 rules of evidence law. Rule 1. No evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. In other words, the issue is illegal evidence. You used to. That doesn't mean that you can now take decision for the police department. He doesn't like her at all, and she doesn't like him at all, as well. White enamel shoe bears traces of blood from Goodman and Lana Sky. My final question is, why the fuck should she lie about being the killer? Lana, I mean. We're dealing with the most untrusty of the vile known as prosecutors. Falsify evidence, arrange testimony, erasing and manipulating evidence. When you fight monsters, you need to use every trick in the book. She super hates them. But false testimony is most despicable crime, yep. Like, you can get arrested, period. I was afraid someone would erase the chief prosecutor crime. The shoe was my secret weapon if that should happen. See this fashionable basket I have there? Carries more than lunchbox, gentlemen. So you have food with blood and dirty shoes. Wow. I would not eat that stuff. Remove valuable evidence from the scene of crime. Now tell us what you did next. You can't say for sure the blood belonged to the defendant with a blood test. You claim to know something about blood test, rookie? Well, speak up. Well, blood comes in 4 types, A, B, O, and AB. However, you can't tell from a blood test whether a murder was committed in cold blood. That's just a figure of speech, Mr. Wright. Actually, you can differentiate between millions of types with all the blood tests out there, which means that we can more or less narrow any sample of blood down to just one person or so a year. That's pretty specific. If I had a little more time, I would have got DNA test result, but they say there's very little doubt it could be anyone but Miss Lana Skye. I think it is her blood, because she was cut in the end. Question is, what happened exactly and why what happened should make her lie about yeah, it was me. Yes, if she called him and stabbed him, why did she lost blood? I'll give you a pepperfish gut now, but you couldn't take the heat, could you? Let's hear what Mr. Wright has to say. What is contradictory about the victim's shoe? That's a right shoe, and the blood is on the left and under. It makes sense that it's under, if the victim lost blood. Put it in your own head, right? It makes sense that it's under. Thing is, why only a few drops up and a lot down? Also, she has black shoes on. She has black shoes on. Yeah, but she has black shoes. Or anyways colored, not white. She proceeded to try to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hand aside, kicked over an oil drum. An oil drum full of water is not enough to completely erase all the blood of a crime scene, even if it's fresh. That's not enough. That's not enough. But yes, that's true. Her hand was injured. Why though? If she called him friend in a friendly way and then stabbed him by surprise, why should she get hurt? Bro, how long is this thing going? Oh, so it's his shoe. I'm looking at the picture. First of all, there is something in the car. Can't I hand down my verdict in peace anymore? No, it can't. That's the first thing I've seen. And that's why she said that the phone muffler. It's 4-5 p.m. I sure will go. When I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. Could it be that the muffler you heard mentioned was actually this exhaust pipe? If so, that means this piece of cloth is vital evidence. Question is, who is the culprit actually? Because her testimony just proved that she wants her to be the culprit, but she is making up stuff to add to the stuff that are real that she actually saw. That doesn't make her the actual culprit. And that's how we managed to pause it and go to day 2. Okay. Woo! Honestly, like, the only part from the beginning of the episode to now that I didn't like is the first 2 proof that you have to give. They seemed, I already say that, a little bit too randomic in my opinion. They seemed a little bit too much just try until you find something that will help you. Meh, I didn't like that. After that, everything went back to how the game is. So, think, read, find the thingy that you can object, and you go on in the game. I really liked it. But the first, like, 10 minutes of trial, meh, I didn't like them. Anyways, it's really late, I should go. We will continue this game, definitely. I think Wednesday, I scheduled it. Wait. Exclamation mark, schedule. Tomorrow there is Resident Evil 2, probably finale. Oh right, I have to update the schedule in the exclamation mark schedule. Silly me. I will do it. Anyways, tomorrow Resident Evil 2 in theory finale. Tuesday question mark, very likely Neo, unless I do an evening guerrilla. If I do an evening guerrilla, either Neo, and so Tuesday I do Sly Cooper, Sly 2 Band of Thieves, or I do in the evening guerrilla Sly 2 Band of Thieves, or I don't do a guerrilla at all, and so Tuesday I do Neo. But Tuesday either Neo or Sly 2. Wednesday Phoenix Wright as attorney, so yes, it will come back Wednesday. And then Friday Neo scheduled. Anyways, yes, we will come back on Ace Attorney on Wednesday. For now, thank you for checking in. Hope you enjoyed this stream. As usual, drop a follow if you still didn't to receive notification when I go streaming, and check the YouTube channel Franix VODs with a red dot for the previous VODs and Franix edits for the highlights and new videos that I'll upload there. I uploaded the first Hollow Knight 2 evenings ago, so go check that out on Franix edits. And yes, thank you, I will see you next time. See ya, bye bye.